Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Minnesota Lynx playing against the Chicago Sky. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. All right, guys, what can we expect from this matchup between two perimeter-centric teams?
Well, I'll tell you what, there's going to be a lot of off-ball movement and a lot of screens because both sides are going to try and free up shooters and create good looks from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and I think you want to limit those open looks. It's going to come down to which defense can do a better job staying attached to shooters.
Now here is McBuckets. Pass to Ball Queen. 6 to shoot. Down low. Shorty. And Powers pulls it down. Collier right side. Over McBuckets. And it's Collier missing.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Now here's Shorty. McBuckets the screen. And here's Shorty. Misaman left side. Shoots over fouls. Misaman no good. The 3-ball. Shots good by Jefferson.
The efficiency of Powers' passing is great. Delivers the ball straight to a wide-open shooter.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Up top, Shorty. Back to Misaman. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Sylvia Fowles. Outside Powers. Pass to Fowles. Collier. She's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
These kinds of finishes will energize Collier's entire team. That's the power of fearless basketball, guys. Well, Sylvia Fowles is a multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year, but she's also a tremendous offensive player as well. In fact, she's one of the most efficient ever.
Now here's Ball Queen. McBuckets, covered by Collier. The shot by McBuckets, no good. Jefferson outside. Pass to McBride from outside the arc. That one, no good. The Sky go the other way with it. And with Sylvia Fowles, her offensive numbers are eye-popping.
Well, Sylvia, first all-time in effective field goal percentage. Just about 60% from the field during her career as well. I mean, Fowles has tremendous touch in the post, an all-time great.
Now here's Jefferson. Fowles. She's covered by McBuckets. And Fowles gets it to go.
What power from Fowles there. Embraces the contact and still figures out how to score.
Pass to McBuckets. McBuckets the screen. Now here's Shorty. She's guarded closely. To the inside. McBuckets. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
A nice shot by Powers.
Everything's going according to plan for them offensively so far. Coaching staff has got to be impressed.
And I'm impressed. I mean, the shots have been falling, that's for sure. They're scoring with confidence.
Now here's Shorty. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Ball Queen. Misaman left side. Pass to Shorty. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss. Tries again. Misaman, no good. The Lynx leading. On the wing, Kayla McBride, guarded by Walker. Collier outside. Can't get it to fall. Pass to Ball Queen. And it's blocked by by Sylvia Fowles.
Such an intimidating shot blocker. Fowles consistently makes opponents second-guess themselves.
Nafisa Collier on the wing. Shoots over Shorty. The rebound by the Sky.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Pass to McBuckets. Shorty the screen. And she lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Jefferson with it. Collier outside. Now McBride. Now here's Fowles. Misama uncovering. Puts it up from 12. And that one's good. Fowles.
You think Fowles just stumbled her way into all these All-Star Game appearances? No way. It's a result of her energizing play on the court.
Now here's McBuckets. Pass to Ball Queen. To the middle. Shorty. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch. Now here's Powers. She's covered by Shorty. Jefferson outside. Fouls. She's covered by McBuckets. And down it goes. 2 points.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, surrendering too many easy buckets. From 2011 to 2017, the Minnesota Lynx went on the best extended run in WNBA history, reaching the finals 6 of 7 seasons, winning 4 titles.
Timeout called the Sky. And so it's Chicago with it. It's a 10-point game. There's a screen by Stevens. And Vandersloot gets it to go.
With a balanced offensive game, Vandersloot can score from inside, outside, or even from mid-range.
Now here's Allen. Soft touch off the glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
Misamon with it. She's guarded by Dantas. To the paint. Copper outside. Just 5 on the clock. And off target as she starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Banham. Vandersloot defending. Now Banham. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Vandersloot outside. Fires from deep. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
Really known as a passer, Vandersloot can hit from long range too. And the D respecting her shot, it opens up the rest of the court.
Now here's Dantas. Pass to Banham. Back to Dantas. Allen. Now Banham. Shoots over quickly. Banham, no good. Outside Quigley. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here's Allen. And again, no good by Minnesota. Outside Quigley. Floats one. Banham with the rebound. And here are the Lynx now. They lead by 7. Lets it go from deep. Chicago with the rebound. Here's Vandersloot. 5 points in the game. Pass to Misaman. And she makes good on the layup.
Well, if there's somebody open on the court with the same jersey on, Vandersloot will find her. Incredible court vision.
Now Carlton. Here's Dantas. Misaman covering. Now Allen. And here's Carlton. Here's Banham. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Outside Quigley. Got it. Good job in the low post.
You know, she's a really crafty player. Quigley finds ways to finish inside. She has great touch.
From 12 feet out. Yep, that one goes. Vandersloot with it from deep three-point range. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lynx ahead. They're up by 8. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter 2.
21.
And now the second quarter just getting set to begin. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
Some great defense on their part so far in this one.
They've really worked well as a unit to help on drives and rotations.
The Lynx with the lead. Pass to Banham. And the foul called on Courtney Vandersloot. That's her first foul.
Teams first. First team foul.
And the Lynx making a change here. Here's Powers. Dantas outside. McBride. Clock at 6. Fires from 18. And she gets a jumper to drop.
You'd love to see that offensive mindset from McBride, and fans are rarely disappointed with her intensity. Kayla McBride is someone you can count on. She was a starter the moment she got into the league back in 2015, and she pretty much always averages double figures.
Now here's Ball Queen. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
What a pass, and she lays it in with the circus move.
Whew, that is so smooth.
Yeah, she could have messed that up by going for a big-time slam. I applaud her for going for the layup.
Powers with it. She's covered by Shorty. The 3. And the Lynx, another 3. Well, and just a steady hand. Kayla McBride is the type of player coaches love.
Well, we know one thing. Coaches love free throw shooting, and McBride just about a 90% average at the line over her career. One of the best marks in league history. Plus, McBride rarely turns it over. Really just an efficient player.
There's the triple. Goes right through for bucket number 3. She's a perfect 3 for 3.
Well, at the level of shooter that Powers is, letting her catch and fire, it's not a recipe for success for the defense.
Quarter 2, and we're about 2 minutes in. Stevens, she's guarded by Dantas. Got a piece of it.
Those chances, usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
Pass to McBride. Collier. There's a screen by McBride. Three-pointer. The shot by Collier, no good. On offense, here are the Sky. They trail by 14. Here's McBuckets. That's good, and she's now 3 for 4 from the floor.
Nice work inside. Hard to get that one to go over the bigger defender.
Well, it was never going to be easy. A little artistry on the inside.
Call it maybe a Rembrandt.
Now here's Jefferson. Collier. She's covered by McBuckets. Powers' shot is off. Now here's Walker. Tight defense on her. Stevens. That's good.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
Now here's Walker. Powers covering. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play.
Oh, for the Chicago Sky in 2021, they went 16-16 in the regular season. Of course, that didn't mean much. It didn't mean anything because they turned it on in the playoffs, capturing the WNBA title.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that 2021 Sky team winning their first championship.
Well, as Tim mentioned, Chicago went 500, and part of that was just how odd the 2021 regular season was, with the break for the games, pauses for the virus. Once the Sky were at full strength, they went 8-2 in the playoffs, showing just how great they were.
And good on both. So here we are in the middle part of the season. What's the biggest challenge facing these teams at this point in the year?
Well, for me, it's keeping a strong focus. I mean, deep into the season, it's kind of easy to get distracted. So your shared drive as a team becomes ultra important.
This is also where we see great teams pull away from the good teams because great teams are looking ahead to the postseason already, and they will not take their foot off the gas.
Now here's Ball Queen. Shorty the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Ball Queen. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Lynx. They've led by as many as 14 points. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. And the Lynx miss again. Chicago trailing here. Now here's McBuckets. McBuckets the screen. Here's Shorty. Defense is right there inside. For 3, Kayla McBride. A shot off that time. Now here's Shorty. To the middle. Nisaman. Pass to McBuckets. Shorty the screen. And here's McBuckets. She lobs up toward the rim. Outside Powers. Down low. Here's Fouls. Good. And the assist goes to Ariel Powers.
Never one to shy away from contact. What concentration from Fouls to get the bucket.
Pass to Shorty. McBuckets. Out to the wing. Now ball queen. Out to the right wing. Here's McBuckets. There's the three. Rebounded by McBride. Nafisa Collier on the wing. She's covered by McBuckets. Collier. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Love Collier's discipline on offense. Looks for a shot she likes and dedicates to it.
Timeout called the Sky. Here's Vandersloot. 5 points in the game. Pass to McBuckets. Gardner gets the 14-footer to fall.
That's just supreme confidence from Gardner, knowing how efficient she can be off the catch. Well, you talk about perseverance and you talk about never giving up. You have to talk about Rebecca Gardner, who didn't make her WNBA debut until she was 31 years old after spending a decade overseas.
Achanwa, good. Chicago with the ball. A 12-point game. Takes the three. Fouls with the rebound. A training camp invite for the Chicago Sky in 2022. Gardner ended up making the roster for the defending champions.
Filling in for an injured Allie Quigley, Gardner seizing her opportunity. A spark plug type player making the most of her time in the league.
5 to shoot. Banham, no good. On offense, here the Sky. Pass to Vandersloot. Here's Copper. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
Just a classic modern wing. Kalia Copper is more than capable from three-point land.
Now fouls. Misaman covering. Now here's fouls. Defense right on her. Banham tried to come right back with the three of her own, but it's no good.
She's trying to shoot her way out of it. They have the lead. She might help by being a little bit more selective tonight.
That's a great job by Rebecca Gardner of rotating the basketball. And her teammate ends up with a wide open look.
Pass to Banham. Allen to the inside. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2. And here's Gardner.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Misaman with it. Copper outside. Now here's Vandersloot. Off target with the three.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Here's Banham. A beautiful reverse layup.
Such a great feel, such great touch around the bucket. She made that reverse look easy.
Pass to Copper. McBuckets with it. Defended by Achanwa. Here's Gardner. Let's go with a three. Can't get it to fall, and she's missed her second after making her first. And here's Banham. Now here's fouls. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. That one on Riesemann.
Yeah, a player who seemingly welcomes contact, fouls is physical, and earns herself a trip to the line.
First free throw is good.
Oh, whenever you bring up future Hall of Famer Sylvia Fowles in her game, the first thing you should think of, rebounding.
And so she's able to get 1 of 2.
Well, since coming into the league as the second overall pick in 2008, Fowles arguably the best post defender in the WNBA.
Now here's Gardner. Back to Vandersloot. And she banks in the layup.
After starting the game off pretty slow, they've really come to life here.
Yeah, they're putting it together. Still trailing, though, but their offense, it's gaining some traction.
Here's Achanwa. Bucket is good.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gardner with it. Pulls it from 20. And it's Chicago with another.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Allen. Lets the floater go. And the layup is good.
That's a precision shot. No room for error on the floater.
And so that's the end of the first half. Lynx ahead, up by 11. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. You gotta like what Powers has done in this game.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense was she didn't waste her opportunity. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far. Pass to Jefferson. Back to Powers. Jefferson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Fouls a screen. Fires for 3. The shot will not fall. And Chicago will come the other way. Fouls on the double team. For 3, Emma Miesemann. And there's a whistle. That goes on Baldwin. That's her first foul. And here's Jefferson. McBride outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Miesemann.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Pass to Shorty. McBuckets. Shot clock at 6. Misamon left side. Sylvia fouls with a defensive effort. To the paint. Deflected. And stolen by McBuckets. Ball queen with the ball. Pass to Shorty. McBuckets. Now ball queen. 5 on the clock. Misamon left side. Fades. Again, Emma Misamon missing.
She's gotten cold, and I'm not sure she's their best option offensively as they look to cut this deficit.
Jefferson right side. Pass to Fouls. Powers. Collier. She's covered by Shorty. And the shot goes down.
Defenders have to be careful with Collier's jumpers. If she gets a clean look, she's usually going to capitalize.
Oh, we talk about all-time WNBA playoff runs. You have to talk about the 2014 Chicago Sky. They were the last team in, winning a tiebreaker just to get into the tournament.
Now here's ball queen. And she's going for the oop here. Aerial Powers on the wing. Guarded by Walker. Jefferson, no good. And talking about that 2014 Sky team, they went 15-19 in the regular season.
But Chicago really turned it on in the playoffs, led by players like Sylvia Fowles, Elena Deladon, Courtney Vandersloot. Chicago won 2 winner-take-all games, getting all the way to the WNBA Finals.
Collier. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
I hope he didn't think Collier would be intimidated by a little contact. She shows some real toughness inside.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Now that we're a couple years out of the 2010s, one thing is very clear. The Minnesota Lynx were the team of the decade.
And so she makes both from the line. The Lynx dominated the last decade, winning 4 championships.
6 finals appearances in total. And remember, before winning the lottery and getting the #1 pick in 2011, Minnesota had missed 6 straight playoffs. So sometimes to turn that franchise around, you just need a little bit of luck.
And it's Kayla McBride with the foul. That is her first foul of the game. Now ball queen. Shorty. Powers covering. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to ball queen. The three-pointer is on target.
It's a pleasure to watch her work at that end of the floor.
Here's Jefferson. Powers a screen. Collier outside. Jefferson. And here's Dantas. Misamon covering. And the layup's good off the glass.
Inside, Dantas makes good use of her size. That's what allows her to get to her shot.
Pass to McBuckets. Now here's Shorty. Powers covering. Here's ball queen. Misamon left side. Shoots over Dantas. Can't hit that one. The Lynx go the other way with it. Outside Powers. Pass to Jefferson. And here's McBride. Shoots the 3. Good on the triple.
A shooter who doesn't really need much space to be effective. McBride has a quick and accurate release.
Now here's Shorty. Shorty the screen. And she's going for the alley-oop. Jefferson with the steal. Collier outside. Again, Minnesota.
The ability to catch and shoot comes down to quick decision making. And I think Collier has a pretty good grasp of that.
Pass to Shorty. McBuckets. Shorty the screen. Misamon left side. From down in the low post, it goes.
Great communication between teammates there.
And here are the Lynx now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Here's Banham. She's got 5. Dantas. Misamon covering. And the foul called on Courtney Vandersloot. That'll be her second foul of the game.
In for your Chicago Sky, Rebecca Gardner.
Allen with it. She's got 6. Ooh, no luck on that one. Courtney Vandersloot with some nice D.
During the Bradenton bubble in 2020, Courtney Vandersloot shattered the WNBA single-game assist record. The old record was 14. She said, hey, how about 18?
Now here's Allen. The screen by Collier. Takes the 3. Allen's shot is off. And guys, if there's an assist record, Courtney Vandersloot probably has it.
The playoff and final single-game records, the single playoff year record, the all-time best assist average. Courtney Vandersloot, the standard when it comes to dimes.
Now here's Allen. Up top, Dantas. It's on target from the high post.
A quality shooter. The D has to respect Dantas' ability to score from mid-range.
Outside Quigley. Misamon outside. Copper. Pass to Vandersloot. The tray. Rebound by the Lynx. Collier outside. Dantas. 2 points. That one goes in.
And you got to give credit to Collier for the find. Her 6'2" height allows her to have a clean view of the court, doesn't miss open teammates.
And no lack of aggression on that move. And that's good enough for the 2K drive.
And even with the game well in control, they're still going right at the rim. You know, I love that mentality.
Now here's Vandersloot. 7 points in the game.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
Here's Allen. They lead by 17. Drains the three-pointer.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
And here is Vandersloot. 9 points in the game. Copper outside. Pass to Vandersloot. Here's the three. Chicago the rebound. Count that one.
Backed by strong fundamentals, Misaman can just get so creative when she's establishing her position.
Here's Banham. She has 5. The three. Another 3 for Minnesota.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
Now here's Vandersloot. The 11-footer off the left rim and out.
She certainly has not been at her best this quarter, to say the least.
Banham's shot is good.
Solid work right there. There's a big difference in field goal percentages of these teams in the second half.
And that difference has come about because we've got one team moving sharply, getting good shots, and the other just a little bit stagnant. It's tough to watch.
Yeah, one coach did his job at halftime. The other, not so much.
Copper, no good. Here's Banham. She's covered by Copper. Now Banham. She's got 10. Carlton's shot is off. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Copper. And once again off the mark by Chicago.
She hasn't had much success shooting the ball.
Now here's Allen. Vandersloot defending. Dantas in the post. He's against Misaman. Here's Allen. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor. Vandersloot outside. Looking to end the run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Got to be disciplined against Vandersloot. If she gets a clean look at the rim, she usually converts.
With 1 on the clock. And no good trying to get that one. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lynx ahead, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after this.
Slice the D wide open with this feed. They really had no chance to prevent this basket.
Yeah, it was a great read of the defensive setup and also wonderful anticipation of the movement of her teammates before the pass.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Pass to Shorty. McBuckets. Down low. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Fouls with it. Collier outside for 3. She's now made half of her 10 shots in the game, and that's her 5th basket.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the 3 and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Now here is McBuckets. Misaman right side. Shot clock at 5. Shorty. Now Fisa Collier with the block.
Not today. Collier, a very good shot blocker, really good with her timing.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Launches it. And the Lynx, another 3.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They're really burying those long-range shots.
And as hot as they are, no need to play conservative. Keep firing away.
Now here's Shorty. Misaman right side. Stolen by fouls. Here's Collier. She scores her 6th bucket from the floor with that one, and she shot the ball 11 times.
What a feel-good story, right? I mean, she has been much more effective in the second half than she was in the first.
Screen by Misaman. Here's Walker. Pass to Misaman. 6 to shoot. Ball clean. Here's McBuckets. Defended by Achanwa. The shot by McBuckets. No good. Here's McBride. Collier outside. Fouls the screen. From past the arc, another 3 for Minnesota.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Sylvia Fowles.
Well, talking about the dynasty days, the Minnesota Lynx, one of the keys to their great run in the 2010s, trading for Sylvia Fowles in 2015.
And the first one drops. During her time with Minnesota, Sylvia Fowles won every award.
Yeah, MVP, Finals MVP, a couple Defensive Player of the Year trophies. What didn't she win? But of course, most importantly, it was multiple championships. That 2015 trade sending Fowles to Minnesota, it changed the history of the league.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, the 2021 WNBA Finals were a bit of a shocker. The Sky came in as underdogs against the Mercury, but nevertheless, Chicago won the series 3-1 with a pair of comfortable wins.
Jefferson. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
Team foul.
And it'll be on ball clean. And man, what a special final series for the 2021 Chicago Sky.
In a series of stars, Kalia Copper stole the show, winning Finals MVP. Courtney Vandersloot, at least 10 assists in every game. And, of course, Candace Parker with the storybook ending, winning it all with her hometown team. The first pro basketball title in Chicago since MJ and the Bulls back in 1998.
No good on the free throw. Well, Tim, lots of recently retired WNBA players have gone over to NBA teams.
Oh, we see them on the bench as coaches helping with X's and O's and player development. But also, a lot of former WNBA players are in the front office, scouting, helping with the draft, helping with the player acquisitions, doing it all.
It's great to see the NBA bring in more former WNBA players because there are very few people who understand what it takes to win at the highest level. Well, it's really hard to pick the best Lynx team in their franchise history, but I think I have to say 2017. They led the league in offensive and defensive rating. They went 27-7, and oh yeah, by the way, they won a title.
Now here's Shepard. Pass to ball queen. Stevens. Here's McBuckets. Got a hand on it.
Well, that's why opponents fear Shepard. Her combination of length and athleticism makes her a solid shot blocker.
Right outside. Puts up a 3. But they recover it. No good there. So Chicago will take it the other way. Now here's Shorty. Not a lot of room. Shepard with it. Rebounded by McBride. And beyond the numbers for the 2017 Lynx, the roster was just unreal.
Oh, you look at that roster. I mean, you have multiple Hall of Famers, defense anchored by Sylvia Fowles, one of the best defensive players ever, an offense that was efficient. That 2017 Minnesota team had it all. I think they're in the conversation for best WNBA team ever.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Pass to ball queen. Converts on the jumper for an easy 2. Now here's Jefferson. And there's a call on Stevens. That's her first foul. With a new owner, the Las Vegas Aces are setting the standard in the league.
Well, they're building a practice facility that rivals any NBA building, and they're spending big time on coaching and front office hires. I just love what they're doing over in Vegas.
I'm in total agreement, Brian. The Aces, as well as some other franchises, have really raised the bar, making sure the players are taken care of. That's big for this league.
Jefferson, no good. And here's Gardner. Here's Shepard. And Powers pulls it down. Pass to Jefferson. McBride outside. From the arc. Stevens grabs the board.
Not our best game, but they're getting it done collectively.
Rebecca Gardner on the wing. She's covered by Jefferson. Rebecca Gardner on the wing. 5 on the clock. The 19-foot shot. And she buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Nice release on Gardner's mid-range J. Not putting too much power behind the ball.
Jefferson outside. Pass to Shepard. Lays it up and banks it in.
Showing off the muscle on that contact finish. Please tell me you didn't think a little contact would disrupt Shepard.
Now here's Gardner. Shepard, she's covered by Jefferson. Shorty with it. Now Gardner. McBucket's the screen. Gardner can't get it to go. And here are the Lynx now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Powers a screen. Pass to Jefferson. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
They blow the whistle just as she gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. And a key to winning in the WNBA, navigating the salary cap.
It's huge. I mean, we've seen teams have to trade stars because of cap concerns. Drafting well, also really important. Having a player on their rookie deal, it's a huge advantage.
Yeah, rookie contracts are much lower than veteran contracts. So even if they are role players, having players that can contribute, that are on their first contracts, that just helps big time when you're working with the cap.
Here's Jefferson. Back to Dantas. Here's Achanwa. And the layup is good.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Now here's Gardner. Pass to Shorty. Stevens. And that one's good.
A good decision maker with a strong feel for the game. Stevens can spot open teammates whenever she's out on the court.
Here's Banham. Outside Powers. Jefferson outside. Pass to Powers. Shoots over Gardner. Powers' shot is off. And it's the sky ball. Inside. Shot's good by Shorty.
A major height disadvantage, but no fear. She's still got it up and over her defender.
Don't worry about that player, no matter what the matchup is. Not easy to intimidate.
Here's Banham. Pass to Jefferson. Dantas outside. Now Banham. Guarded by Quigley. And here's Banham for three. The rebound by Shorty. Hey, and if you want to watch a WNBA game, as long as you have a smartphone, you're in luck.
The league has done a great job with streaming because you can pretty much catch a WNBA game anywhere. With so many different ways to watch, they are connecting with the younger audience.
Yeah, but also putting games on network TV, drawing huge numbers. A combination of the two has increased the fan base, and we are all for that.
Now here's Jefferson. Powers. Back to Jefferson. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to Powers. Jefferson. Here's Banham. Off the mark there with the three. And it's the Sky Ball. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Gardner. From deep. The kick out to Quigley. Shorty. Back to Quigley. Outside Stevens. So we see the Lynx taking the W here. And this one was all over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, but they never got it.
Yes, I mean, they rolled this one. They made it look simple and efficient performance at both the offensive and defensive ends.
And that'll wrap it up